What is up, everyone? How we all doing? Just bear with me for one moment. All right, looks like we're selling off again. Short term, short term. Just kind of trying to get my bearings on the charts here and wet my mouth a little bit here. It's been a long day. Very long day. So how we all doing? Hopefully everyone's green. Esteban Ortiz, hey man, all good, you? Doing well, sir. I'm a little tired, had a long day. Very tired. Very tired. But very blessed. Very blessed. Let's see. Esteban, is this your first time on the stream? Welcome in. That's all, John. Maybe I missed it. Anyway, I thought about shorting again here, but I kind of missed it. I got in and got out. I had to walk away for a minute, and I wasn't ready to be in a trade, but I made like $20 real quick. So far, I'm up like $40 on my Top Step account. $43.54. Not terrible. Well, welcome in, Esteban. Glad you're here, bud. Let's see, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, I was going through my email and looking at the charts. So much spam comes from Kick. It's crazy. So I haven't been trading much on my evals lately. I've been just kind of letting them sit there. I need to get to it. I'm thinking about setting up a... Hang on one second. My daughter wants to say hi. Say hi.
Hey.
Hi. All right, it's time for you to get in bed. It's 9:17, little girl. Go play for 10 minutes. Like I was saying, though, I haven't traded any evals, just funded accounts lately, which I guess that's not a bad thing, but still need to get these other evals pushing. I'm long from 23,351, but it's not looking so good. No, not right now. It looks like we're having a pretty harsh pullback. And 23, what was your number? 23,351. I'm break even anyways. Yeah, you're just a little above break even right now, aren't you? This could be a short-term pullback. It could kind of respect this little orange line you see here and start moving back up. But I don't know. I'm overall unbiased at the moment. I shorted the top up here. I actually got in somewhere right here, maybe even right here. Rode the wave down and rode the wave back up. I was working all day just watching it and kind of came back up, and then it came right back, added to my trade, and it came back down, so which was good. Lost pennies, what's up, brother? I took a swing trade on the 18-minute timer, and it was pretty good. It was a quick $1,200 plus. I'm getting ready to go to bed. A little bit tired. Yeah, man, I'm tired too. It's been a rough day, let me tell you. Are you trading or are you sleeping? Right now, I'm sitting out. I have no bias. I feel like the market needs to come down. We're at all-time highs again, and I really just don't know. When we get into the all-time highs, I like to short, but I don't know. 4-hour candle has me a little confused, or time frame has me a little confused at the moment. So I'm sitting out for now. If I see something, like if we come back down to this area here, I might take a long for a short, short-term trade, 10, 20 points, whatever. But Esteban Ortiz, sweet. Yeah, man, sweet. When you are swing trading, watch the 18 minutes time frame, and from I can't even talk. The 36-minute time frame, the 90 minutes time frame. Remember, I always look to get clean price action. My time frame change. Understood. Are we having any lagging issues in the stream, by the way? Looked like it kind of cut off for a second. It says excellent connection. Today I did pretty well on the market. I cannot complain. Yeah, same here, man. I didn't trade much. I took one trade, actually. Maybe two. I'm pretty positive it was one or two, but I scaled in pretty heavy. So according to Top Step, I only traded my Top Step. According to Top Step, I took 29 trades. But that's really just the amount of contracts I put on top of it. So I only made $250 today. I didn't really trade much. I was super, super busy. I just got home literally 30 minutes ago. So my P&L looks kind of blah today. Didn't trade much here. Took a few trades on the other account here. We're up $1,100. We're up $859 on this one. We should be able to take a payout by Friday. I just wanted to get up to above the 200 for each day for now. I'm too busy. But tomorrow morning I actually don't have to work early, so I'm gonna trade New York Open, and it's been a minute since I actually jumped in on New York Open. I leave by 6 a.m. my time, which is 7 New York time. John slumming on another channel? Nah, I don't slum. I like Wesley. He's cool. What's up, honey? Nah, I genuinely like Wesley. His stream's really cool. I can watch streamers too, can I? I don't have to just stream. Look at all that price in the Asian market. Want to go to the upside. The price is not sustainable. It's always sell off, return where it started. Yeah, I just got to sit here and wait, though. I can't really decide direction yet. Typically, I'm looking for shorts towards the end of the night, but especially at all-time highs. Had a big short pre-market with 5 account. That was fun. I bet it was. Pre-market. Ooh. Pre-Asian market or pre-New York? Pre-New York, you would have been sitting pretty rough because, woo, that was a big move to the upside. I kept watching and watching and waited for this to start breaking down. Then I waited for another push up, and then I was like, you know what? Let's enter with one micro, and if it goes any higher, we're gonna DCA, and found the breakdown. Stanley, I can't believe you said that, man. That just kind of hurts my heart, man. Slum. Ouch. You don't live very far from me. Gregory Stanley, senior attorney. Maybe if price can kind of come back up to the 80s, 380s here, I might take another short. Got a new trend line. Lost pennies, I had a big short, 5 accounts. It was the highest success rate when price grinds slowly on the Asian market to the upside from data. It's easy to short the downside on a swing trade. My big short was pre-market New York. Gotcha. Anyway, good night. Be safe. Have patience. Remember, is a blessing. Blessing is patient. Absolutely. 100%. Amen, sir. I still can't believe Stanley. Come on, man. If you're still in here, man, that's not nice. I've been watching Wes for a long time, actually. Not a long time. I just like the guy. Asian market price is much harder to go long on the Asian market. Price is not sustainable on the upside. Sometimes, kind of like in the short here now. Let me make sure I'm copy trading because I do want to copy trade this. Let's sell it.
Order submitted.
What is this LSF? Let's see. Funding ticks. Oh, that's my old funding ticks account. I wish they'd just get rid of these accounts whenever they're a failed account. What's the point of being there? I'm gonna put my stop at the high here. My goal is kind of this little orange line here. I might add it into the trade. Esteban Ortiz, yeah, close my long, break even, looking for lower price. Yeah, definitely looks like it wants to come down. This push to the downside kind of had me wanting to jump in. I'm ready for New York tomorrow. New York open tomorrow. Cool. I'm gonna put this trade on my take profit also, or top step. Top step. Go ahead and move this out the way for now.
Order submitted.
I took that one off. Why is it still doing it? All right, now we're 2 contracts, micro short. Sandro just got in a buy, target 380. Man, I wish you the best of luck, always. But I hope it goes down first. I want to see 339, 340 range. I'm hoping the chop continues. It's not looking too great, but I think slight pullback is necessary, obviously. I wanted to be in 2, maybe 3 contracts before it goes too much further down. So a pullback, a healthy pullback, but not taking over this previous momentum candle. I guess you could call it momentum, but it's bigger than the rest. Can't get comfortable for the life of me. Yeah, I'd like to see the 340s. Doesn't mean we'll get it, but we'll see. Check market structure, 50% pullback to make higher high. Yeah, possible. Check some other time frames real quick. What the? There we go. If it keeps bouncing at VWAP, if it does bounce at VWAP, then yeah, probably gonna go up. If we can't get through, then that won't be good for this short. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sandra, what's your entry? Sandro, 352. Okay. About the same entry. You're just long and I'm short. Hopefully we can come down and retest the VWAP and push through. Sandro wants it to go up. It's bouncing off the 15-minute orb from Asia. I didn't even mark the 15. We're at the midway point on the 15-minute for Asia, aren't we? Asia open. Let's see. Here's the Asian Open. What's up, B. Collins? So the high here, the low here. So we're at the midpoint for Asia Open. Let me just get a line. Hopefully it, well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to predict the market. I want to react. I'm talking about the 15-minute open at 6 p.m. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I got you. You could be right, sir. I forgot to unmute it. Forgot to unmute myself. But I hope you had a good day, B. Collins. I barely traded. Didn't have a horrible day. I only traded funded today. I did have a few trades in take profit trader accounts just to flip, but Sandro, it's looking good for my short play here. I'd like to see it cross VWAP and kind of come down to the 340s. It's kind of my target. If we can get through VWAP, I will add into the trade a couple more contracts. Scale in and hopefully make about $100, $50. Yes, sir. I made about $15. Was green, LOL, but that all that counts. Hey man, yeah, you didn't lose anything. A break-even day is an amazing day. Sometimes we don't get those. I'd rather have those than big losses. You know, when you're in the heat of the moment and you're having this, red day and then you build it back to break even, or if you had a green day and then you kind of go to break even. If you had a red day, you'd be sour all day, until the next day, and you can kind of fix it. But a break-even day, I mean, you didn't lose, so it's always good. I like my break-evens. I like. Entry was 23353, 23351. If we get to the 40s with just one contract, it will be $26. Two contracts, 52. So we'll make about $50 if it comes here. And that makes us $90, $100 to start with at New York Open. I just need another $100 to make my 200 for the day on Top Step, and then maybe I can trade some other accounts. B. Collins, true words. I had a red day. Friday was down most of the weekend. I hate red days on Fridays, man. Those are the worst. You gotta think about it all weekend. I hate it. Down most of the weekend. I realized this morning I felt down because of the red day. Felt defeated because not sure what I'm doing. You'll get there, man. Takes a little time. At some point when you're trading, you'll have this like aha moment. I'm telling you, just keep watching the charts. Stay on them. Sandro was long. I'm sure Sandro's a good trader. I don't know. I don't know. He's just somebody on my stream here. But if he is a good trader, he had a different idea than I had. He's long, hoping for 380s. I'm short, hoping for 340s and lower. 330s would be a good target because the new lows, whatever. But we had different ideas, and so far mine's playing out. Doesn't mean his can't, but you'll get it, man. 2 years. 2 years. Let me show you something I look for. Let's zoom out a little bit, right? So the market moves in waves. Just picture waves. When we were here earlier today, ignore the rest of this. When we were right here, right? I can't jump in this because we've already moved from open. Let's see. I'm not going to pinpoint open. 8:30. Open was right here, this candle here, which you can't really see very good because it's all thin. But open was here, this candle. Prior to this, I was in some trades, but I shorted right here, and I got out. I stopped about an hour, 30 minutes or so before open, give or take. I don't remember how much time. I try not to trade at least 30 minutes before open, but here's open. We zoomed up to the upside. You could easily jump into a trade here. You could have easily jumped into a long position here and made a lot of money, but you don't know what the market's going to do, right? You can't really predict it. So when you have a big move like this to the upside, you don't want to chase the long. You want to just wait. You want to sit out, time out, man. Hang tight and chill. All right, next candle pops up. There you're feeling FOMO. You're like, dang, I could have got in long, but hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. Watch. It's going to keep coming. All right. We're still going. You're thinking, oh, my, man, I could have made this much money from here to here. All right. That's what gets you in trouble. FOMO. You don't want FOMO, okay? But watch. Here we start breaking down. A lot of times that's just a quick pullback. But you see this big wick? Price tried to go up, but it rejected. It's starting to break down. And then you'll see another pop to the upside. And then more wicks, price is trying to break down, right? After a big move up like this, it's got to go down. It has to. So I'm typically looking for these. All right, so we kept on climbing up. We're still getting big wicks. So if you would have taken like a micro trade here, one micro, you would have been down 40, 50 bucks by the time it hit here, and maybe $100, give or take. Just hang tight. DCA, which it's not always recommended, but trying to find, DCA is bad in general, but when you're trying to get a better entry, it's not terrible, because I got in somewhere right here thinking, okay, it's starting to break down. So when it popped back up here, I got back in another one or two contracts, right? Price is, you can tell price is breaking down. It's not moving smoothly anymore to the upside. So once it started crashing down, I held on for dear life. I was up quite a bit, and then it came back against me, and I was almost at my break-even point. And at one point I was, because I think after all my trades that I DCA'd in, I think my line was like right here, give or take. So it went against me a little bit, but ultimately it came back down, which I was sure it was going to, because, I mean, price has to come down, especially after a big move like this. People call it like fair value gaps, whatever, but I just see price breaking down. And yeah, I mean, it's obvious the price has to come back down. It can't sustain a huge move like that for very long. It just can't. So start seeing price kind of mound over like this, like a big half circle, or lots of wicks to the upside. Time to go down. You know what I mean? I hope that helped make a little bit of sense of the market, but that's what I look for personally. So kind of like long-winded that, but I'm not a very good explainer sometimes, but I hope that helps. Just look for price to break down. Just because it's starting to break down doesn't mean you have to get in right here. You just gotta wait until you start seeing some red candles coming down, or in my case blue, on this chart. But looking for these long wicks, especially this long wick. Can you see that? Nope, you can't. Especially this long wick right here. Price tried to go up, it rejected, you know what I mean? So, and then it made another attempt to go up, and then rejected again, so it started crashing down. So, I mean, you can get a good 10, 20 points just playing reversals. Easy. All right, look at that. We're up 19 bucks, 20 bucks. All that talking I was doing. Massey Anwari, hey, how you doing? Quantwade, that's a cool name. What is this? This is NASDAQ. We are on the 5-minute chart. B. Collins, thanks. You're welcome, sir. Cheryl O, I made the same trade you did today, John. I stayed in that trade for hours. I was only traded micros, made 171, I think. Are you on my Discord? Did you see where I posted it on the Discord? I did make not really a prediction, but a trade idea that I was looking at and that I was in. On my Discord, you can see where I jumped in. Let's see, I'll pull it up for you. B. Collins, yeah, it does. Thank you. Not sure if it could held that long. In micros, man, it's so much easier, but people think you can't make a lot of money in micros, and I'm here to tell you that I've made thousands in micros. Trust me, you can. Doesn't make sense that price will go down, especially after not making another high. Price has to go down, man. It can't sustain long term. I need to join. Oh, okay. I don't really do like, I have this execution area in my um, Discord, which is right here. But this is the trade that I was sharing. The price started to break down, so I was in. This is the 5 minute chart. I was in 2 contracts there. I ended up making like 250 off this trade. Wasn't much, but 250 is a $200 day on Top Step, right? Here it is. We're at up 155. I trailed my stop a little tight, so I got out. But anyway, how much is it? Oh, I don't charge for Discord. I don't charge for anything, sir. I'm just here to have fun and document my journey. I'm not a professional trader. I'm a day trader. I do this full time. Up until 2 weeks ago, I was doing it really full time, but I do own a so my daughter wants to say hi. Love you.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. How much is the Discord? Oh yeah, I already answered that. I don't charge for it. It's free. I don't feel right charging for something like that. Is anyone else having lag issues on my stream? Stream is lagging. I wonder why. That's not good. It was doing fine at first, right? All right, so we're up $22 on, let's see, stream, come back. We're up $22 on, what's up? All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Up $20 on that trade. That's a copy trade too, by the way. You can see the numbers here. And then this one, we're up $24. I'm gonna hang tight and let the trade hold just for a little longer. I feel like we can hit my target. Might take a little while, but see if we can get there. Cheryl O. Oh, she's sweet. Yeah, all my girls are sweet. They're pretty awesome. I had a bad entry, but I made it work. Stream is lagging. Hopefully it's not lagging anymore. I don't know what happened. It doesn't show the warning anymore on YouTube Studio, so it's telling me to use keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause. I mean, I change it when it tells me to, and then it tells me something different every time. I don't know. I have a dedicated internet line just for trading. We have 2 internet services here in my house. One is because I don't want to miss any kind of trade. I want to be filled. Oh, and who was I talking to? Was it B. Collins? Oh yeah, B. Collins. Yeah, that's right. Once I realized that, the wave thing, I mean, I started making a lot more money in the market. There for a while, though, it wasn't working very well. So when the market's really hedged a certain direction all day long or short, it doesn't work very well. Big run up days, big sell off days doesn't work very well. But it does work to play the opposite direction, find the bottom. People say falling knife theory, but trading micros makes it a lot easier. Trust me. Trying to figure out. By the way, here's the link to the Discord. I don't know if I've updated my Discord links yet, but there it is. The previous links that I had were the ones that expired after like 7 days or something like that. Gonna have to edit my auto-generated description. Paste. Save. Gonna have to edit Streamlab too. Let's see, CloudBot, manage on Streamlab. All right, $23, $24. Let's go to 50. I'm gonna move my target because I have a mental target. Timers. Discord. All right, updated the links. I still like this short, but we're starting to go sideways. It could be time for a reversal. So I'm going to put my stop at the high of these candles here. Just the wick. If it goes any higher than that, I just want to get out. We're up $27 on Top Step and $28 on Top Step. And guaranteed 22 on Top Step. So hopefully just a little bear flag to the downside. That's what I want to see. Will we get that? I don't know. On the 5 minute, it's definitely a bear flag printing out. Indo, what's up, brother? All is well, man. Guess where I was today, sir? Almost all the way there, but not quite. Thought about hitting you up, but I was too busy. So if this bear flag plays out, I'll be very happy because that means more money and further to the downside. Hope you had a good day, Indo. Green P&L. It was hot today to be out. Yeah, it was very hot, but guess what? Had to do it. I was trading in between jobs, actually just watching my trade in between jobs, and it was a good day. Very hot day. All right, Top Step. We closed at $22. Looks like we're about to close on this one too for 16, 15 bucks. Yep. After fees, we're at like $13.50. Yeah, I'm in the green, slowly working my way. Did some bowling, then chilled at home. Heck yeah, man. Tomorrow I get to trade New York Open. I have a doctor's appointment at 10:15, so I'm not gonna 10:15 my time Central, which is the same as yours, but uh so I'm not gonna go out and work. I'm just gonna trade. What coin is this? This is NASDAQ futures. What coin do you trade? I think we can go down a little further. No, we're not trading Forex. We're trading. No, I'm not live on Discord. I just go live on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. I don't even know why I do the other two, but I wish I could go live on Discord. I don't know how to do it. Someone want to help me set that up? Might give you a free Apex account. Oh yeah, Endo, you weren't here yesterday. I announced that I'm officially sponsored by Apex, which is really cool. They're doing a lot of stuff for you guys, so nice. I'm always there for New York Open breakouts. I've been trading same breakout strategy. Love. Yeah, I like New York. It's a lot faster. Globex is so slow. All right, Sandro, time to go up, man. How many points did I get off that trade? Do y'all remember my entry? I don't. Let's see. Zoom in on it a little bit. Looks like we got 352 and got out at 347. So about 5 points, not much. Basim, bruh, my account is blown. Almost $200 left and want to make it break even. Best I can say is to trade some micros, man. Just take a one contract micro trade and spray and pray. $200 isn't a lot, but I've heard of people coming back from less. So even I have. I've had an account where I'm down, so down, probably $100 till I blow the account, but took care of it. Sandro, I lied. Looks like it might come down again. Will you give me any trade that is risk free? I can't give you any trade that's risk free. That's impossible. If you don't risk, you don't reward. Can't help you there, man. Pray to God for direction. Ask for wisdom, and maybe you'll be granted. Sorry, Sandra. It looks like we're coming back down a little bit. This might just be a quick down to go up. I don't like that 566. Someone hit that subscribe button. We're at 566. We were at 565. I don't like that number. Astral, hello. Do you trade crypto by any chance? Every now and then I'll trade a Bitcoin. But no, I just trade NASDAQ, ES. Mostly NASDAQ. People just want to trade crypto because it's all the rage, but NASDAQ is paying my bills. I can't give you any trade. You can. There's no way, man. You can copy my trades, but no matter what, it's still a risk. I just took a trade a minute ago, and we caught like 5 points. We entered here, closed here on the pullback. 5 points. And we only made like $13 on each account, so we didn't make a whole bunch. And my profit thing's messed up here. I copy traded all these accounts, so we made 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, $110, almost $120 with the 3s and 2s there. But I can't give you a trade, man. It's not legal. I can't give you trading advice either. I'm not licensed. I do wish you all the best, though. Sometimes I take a trade, and sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. I am on a hot streak right now, 83% win rate. Let's see what it is right now on my funded account. Performance stats. Let's pull this down here real quick. I need to bring up my average win to loss. Just a trader, or hang on, let's see. Astral, what strat do you use? Goldie gonna cliff soon. I'll have to check out gold. Strategy, just price action. I'm at 81% on this one, 77% on that one. Not bad, not bad. My goal is to become live on Top Step. Checking out gold right now, just a trader. Let's do it. MGC. Ooh. Yeah, gold's got to drop. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, is that all-time highs for gold? No, it's not. Let me just go to the daily chart. 1 second. Gold's high is 3,500 all time. And that was just a wick. So technically gold's real high is 3,472. Regards, fellow traders. How's the blessed Chris with the new eval? Man, that's a good question. Chris, how's it going, man? Are you on? I would like to know if he held on to that eval for the day. I had a guy about a month ago. I don't care if he's watching or not, but he won an eval. And then sent me a message right after, hey, man, I mean, it was literally, let me think, 30 minutes later, sent me a message on Discord and said, hey, man, I blew that eval. Can you give me another one? Come on, man. Literally 30 minutes later. That's funny. Let's see. Have you just said you're a gambler? I guess sometimes it can be. Not really. What size challenges do you buy? How long does it take you to pass? If you don't mind. Typically I'm buying 50Ks. Sometimes I'll hit up a 25K on Take Profit or Tradeify. But I can pass them in a day. I do a lot. But lately I can't because I've been trading micros and I'm out working a lot. I own a business, so very busy. Astro, thank you for answering my questions, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here, buddy. Thank you. And no problem. Edgar Leon, what I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one who blows evals in the fast track. Yeah, I've blown evals pretty quick. Sometimes I'll So evals are like just the 1 day passes, the easy 1 day pass evals like Tradeify or Apex or whatever. Anyway, Buell Knox, you can take these evals and just set a direction right before market open. Set a direction, long, short. If we're way down and we've sold off prior, set a direction to long, and vice versa. And man, I've passed so many evals just doing that. Sometimes I'll even take a trade at night before I go to bed. 1 mini on Nasdaq and just let it go. Set it and count the points, obviously, to take profit at $3,000 on a 50K account. So that way, if it does reach the target, which is 3,000, you don't need to go above 3,000. So get your points and run. Wake up in the morning with a past eval. I've done that, I don't know how many times, hundreds times. Maybe not hundreds, but a lot. Let's see. But yeah, I've blown an eval in literal moments after buying it. Just reset it. But 81% win rate, and you're saying you're a gambler, man. I have 46%. I know some people that have 40 and 30% and are extremely profitable. I'm not really a gambler. I've got an edge. So you pass them fast, then take it slow with funded. Yes, absolutely. Funded, evals, I don't really care. I spend a lot of money on evals. My business model is to have a bunch of funded accounts. Only way I see it pass evals 50K in 1 day is 100 micros at MNQ scalping, but once a PA I blow it the same day. That's why I decided to subscribe to the Apex Sniper Elite program. Need to be patient like John. Yeah, you can't just take any in every trade. Like I could have easily let this run, but I wanted to take my money and run. This is a funded account that we're trading on, so I don't want to lose money. I'm really looking for moves like this. Here's my main edge. So I like the 4-hour time frame. People think I'm crazy, but 4 hours where I trade. But other than that, I'm looking for huge spikes to the upside. Price can't sustain that. It's got to come back down. When? I don't know. I can't answer that question. But I'm looking for it to start breaking down like it's doing here. You see how, let me make it bigger here. One moment. Price is shooting up to the upside, right? It's just big boom long candles. It's kind of slowing down now. Momentum is drying up. And then here we go with our first tail down reversal. So you can jump in here on 1 micro. All right, 1 micro. It'll go against you all the way up to here, and you can DCA your way up. I would wait until, so typically if I'm in too early, I'll let it go against me $100, and then I'm adding another contract. And then if it does it again, I'll wait for another 50 to $100, add another contract, and then my entry line moves up, right? The goal is to catch the top and let it go down, right? So that's one of my strategies. And then the other strategy I have is the 4-hour time frame. This is gold. This is not Nasdaq, but I'm looking for wicks. Here, let me move to Nasdaq real quick. So I have the 4-hour chart on every time frame, which is really cool. I think Indo showed me that. But I'm looking for long wicks like this right here. Make sure you can see that, yeah. Long wicks where price tried to go down and it rejected, right? This is 120 points. I look for 40 plus points. When I see this and this candle closes, where do you think I'm going? Long or short? I'm going long. I took this trade. I called it out on my Discord. Took this trade, called it out on my Discord. Took this trade, took this trade, took this trade, even though this was a losing trade. They don't always win, but you can guarantee at least 90% of the time it does. Took this trade. Took these trades here. I mean, I banked hard. Now, the one thing you got to watch out for is because price can come back down, right? So if it's going down, just wait. Give it a moment, and it'll eventually give you your entry. Patience is definitely key. I can pass evals easy. Anybody can pass evals. It's not hard to pass evals. The key is consistency and filling up your calendar with all green days. That's what I'm after. All green. 2 different accounts here. 4 and 3. Granted, it's not a lot of money, but it's still green. Let's see. Catch up on the chat here. 240 minutes equal 4 hours. Great for trend direction, but all-time high season. Kind of difficult to prevail, but not impossible, like John mentions. Yeah, it's definitely not impossible. When we hit all-time highs, I'm looking for short. Bread showing us bankroll. That's not bankroll. I've got like 30 accounts over here. And I like to copy trade. Is Buellnox easier? It's easier to get payouts than Apex. Actually, I've never taken a Buellnox payout. I've just started trading Buellnox, so I can't really say for sure. Apex pays me fast. 2 weeks or less. Tradeify though. Boom, fast. And I think now that I'm sponsored by Apex, I'll probably get faster payouts. They told me to open up a ticket with my guy if my contact if payout time for a payout, they'll push it, which is cool. So never thought I'd be sponsored by a prop firm. I don't know about Buellnox though. I don't like Rhythmic. When I trade my Buellnox and copy trade, I always have red days when I'm trading Buellnox because something goes wrong with my copier. It's like Apex and Buellnox just don't get along. I don't know why. Sometimes I'll take a trade. Trades all of them work good first, 15 minutes, and then I'll look over and oh man, I'm still in a trade and it's the opposite direction. Whoa. Got to be careful copy trading. Any other questions? Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Sure appreciate it. Project X for Buellnox is sweet. They have Project X? Make sure y'all use code JSDT for Project X. Or for all the... How much accounts have you blown? Already blown 1. This is number 2. You want to see how many take profit trader accounts, pro accounts that I've blown? A lot. I actually don't have a TPT funded account right now. All right, here's all my TPTs. And the list keeps going. My business model is to trade and trade hard with TPT. Take profit trader. I've even reset a couple of them. Let's see. And resets are expensive. Let's see. 1 reset, and 2 resets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's like $600 each time. $600 to reset a take profit trader 50K account. It's like $1,400 on the 150Ks. What's the 4-hour look like on GoldU? Let me check. Honestly, kind of bullish. I'm not really sure. I don't trade gold much. That's my only downfall with giving any advice on gold. I mean, every time it gets up into this range here, it fails. So we're close to that range. If I was trading, looking for a trade, I would probably be waiting for a little bit higher price action into the 450 area, and then I'd be looking to short. That's just me though. We are kind of consolidating up slowly. I don't know, man. Gold's just not my thing. I don't know. This is gold micro, by the way. If that makes a difference. That's the daily chart. Sorry, I thought it was in 4 hour. Let's see. I feel like it's time for it to come down on the 4 hour. If I was trading it, I'd be ready to short at some point. Any trade for me? Basim, I can't give you any trades, man. It's not how this works. If I get into a trade, you're welcome to copy, but you do so at your own risk. That's not what this channel is about. I get on here to hang out and talk to people. All right, and I'm looking for, at this level here, let me just mark it. I mean, we're kind of in an area. If we get through this area, it's probably going to go down further, but we could reject and start reversing here and go back to the upside. So, key area. Basim, are you rejecting your own messages? Or is Cave in here doing his mod duty? Or Eric's? Yeah, I said that. I know that's how it works. Man, I can give you ideas all day long, but you're never going to get anywhere if you don't try them for yourself. That's the truth. I used to watch a bunch of streamers, and when I stopped watching them all the time, I became more profitable. Patience is key. Like right now, I want to take a long position, but I'd rather put a buy limit right here and just chill. Check out the 1 minute real quick. Looks like on the 1 minute, we're just in a downtrend, which we are, but at some point we have to go back up, or we could just keep falling pretty hard. So you want to hang out, Habibi, I will come to your house from Dubai, and you will give me trade. Man, you silly. My wife would kick your butt if you came in my house. We don't have people over like that. Yeah, on the 1 minute here, I'm thinking long. Kind of a support and resistance style trading here. That's how I can pass my account. Listen, man, you're better off just finding something and sticking to it. Any edge can be profitable. I can flip a coin every single day. If it's tails, I trade long. Heads, trade short. Or vice versa. It don't really matter what coin matches to what position, but as long as you manage risk, you will be successful. And when I say manage risk, let me just beat Collins. I talk myself out of trades watching streamers, listening to their bias. Don't mind watching Asia because I only paper trade. Habibi, you're not looking old. You can get 3 more wives. I don't need 3 more wives. My wife is banging hot, and she satisfies me just fine. But anyway, like I was saying, let's go ahead and enter this trade. I'm thinking long, right? All right, we're in the trade. If I can get this to move, what's going on here? All right, so if I think my stop's at like 75 ticks, but let's go down to, let me just check my entry, 337, 347, or sorry, 327. All right, so that's 10 points. No matter what, I'm not moving that stop. I lose $10 if I hit that, right? I'm not adding into the trade. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to let the trade play out. The take profit, you can do a 1-to-1, 1-to-1. This is the same amount of loss versus the same amount of risk versus the same amount of money you could make. Which strategies are you using? Hang on 1 second. But all right, flipped a coin. We went long, right? It's time to go long, or my line here held up and it's time to go long, right? I'm trying this trade long because we are at an area, a key level, because price has reversed at this line at least twice, but quite a few more times here. You know what I mean? Around the line. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not a perfect science. But my stop loss is below the recent lows. So the edge is multiple touches on this line, right? Doesn't matter what the edge is, as long as every time I place the trade, I stay consistent. 1-to-1 or even 1-to-more. 1-to-2. Especially if you get a 1-to-2, you're going to be extremely profitable. Even if you're wrong most of the time, if you're right 30% of the time, you should be profitable. Basim, stop retracting messages, man. If you're going to type it, type it. Let's see. Catch up on the chat here. B. Collins, don't talk yourself out of trades, man. Just stick to your plan. No matter what, stick to your plan, and you'll be good. Rohit Vishwak Arma. I like trying to read these names. Which strategies are you using? I trade price action, a little bit of momentum, trend lines, like what we're doing here. I like looking for really big moves to the upside to short them. I trade candle wicks. I have a few different confluences to the trades that I take. Edgar Leon, PSL 23, 329 may be good spot for rejection. Take long. Yeah, I'm long right now. I actually want to be long on Top Step also. See that wick right there? I like that. 2 contracts long on Top Step. I'm risking $30 to make 70. Risk $30 to make 70. Not exact numbers, but it is what it is. So far, we're up $63 for the day. You do this over a period of 4 hours in the day, and you make $25 a trade, and you take 8 trades. It's $200, which is pretty awesome. Cave Trader, what's up, brother? Welcome back, sir. MB, hello, John. Anyone on Trade of 8? It does not close trades on NinjaTrader 8. I am on Ninja Trader 8 and Trade of 8. So should be fine. It's working fine for me. Not really sure what's up if you're having problems. Basim, I don't know why, brother, but brother, I feel cringe after I read my comments. Alright, well, don't type it then. You're all good though. If you feel a type of way, just think before you speak. They teach that in school, right? Can you tell me the stop loss? My stop loss is at 23,327. I don't recommend copying my trades though. This trade could work out, but it may not work out. So if you're relying on this to make money for anything, not financial advice. By the way, Dubai is a beautiful place. I want to go. Can you not see the stop loss? 23,327. It's not looking like a good trade actually, so starting to get a little bit of momentum though. Maybe some algos or some sort of news. Right now we're down $10 on Top Step with 2 contracts and down $4 on this copy trading. This is a bunch of different evals and might play out. Looks like it's trying to break to the upside slightly. We shall see. So what's up, Cave? What are you doing? Playing some video games? Trading? What's up? I like shorts here. I kind of do too. I was making this trade as an example, but then I saw the price action, kind of wanted to go long. A little bit of rejection here. It kind of looks like it's trying to break to the upside a little bit for a nice little pullback. I don't know if I'm going to go full-fledged with it, but we'll see. See how it plays out. I should have checked the 5 before I jumped in. But I'm with you. Price has reacted to this price area multiple times, so we'll see how it plays out. Hope you're wrong too. But if not, $30 ain't gonna kill me. How's the weather in Ohio, sir? It was brutal today here in Tennessee. Hope your P&L was good today too. Did y'all hear about the commotion with Tradify today? Tradify was, I couldn't even get into my account. Just laying in bed, might get on my PC and play some Fortnite. Heck yeah, man. Wish I could get into games, I just can't. What time is it? 10:30 here. Cave, it looks like you might be right. Shorts, man. It was a good day today. I went to the gym. P&L was real nice today. Heck yeah, man. Mine was pretty good too. Should be able to take a Top Step payout at the end of this week. If I don't blow it. I don't think anyone's made a payout video on Top Step, the new dashboard, so I'm going to show everybody how it works. pending the successful payout, which I'm pretty confident we'll make. 1.5K day in the funds. Yes, man. PAs, right? Sweet. Nice. Congrats, man. Another payout coming soon. How many days have you been trading that PA now? 60 by now, right? Close to my second payout. All right, we just got stopped out on top step, and looks like we might get stopped out on. Yep, there it is, and we're out and down overall $7 on each account. I like that move though. Last 2 weeks have been rough. Yes, 60. Thought it was about 60. That's good, man. What are you talking about? Last 2 weeks, last month, man. Huge low, yeah. Let's see if it keeps pushing. If we can get some big. Here you go. Very tired, sorry. If we can get some big candles to the downside, I'll trade that reversal. Or I'm just going to go to bed. Nah, I don't trade ICT. ICT's dumb. I say that after I said any edge can be profitable, which it can, even ICT. I know a few traders that trade ICT that make a lot of money, but I don't like ICT. It's too complicated. ICT is just, I don't know, it's a complicated way to make dumb decisions. We trade price action. Candles. Rejection. Has anyone here been successful with ICT? Anyone? And I mean payout successful. Including your Naruto Storm. ICT is way too complicated for me. Naruto is not. Yeah, so. Yeah, ICT can work. Any edge can work. You just gotta stay consistent and manage risk. I'd rather flip a coin, heads or tails, long or short, than trade ICT though. Somebody flip a coin. Let's do it. For ICT, I like 15-minute fair value gaps. Fair value gaps tend to fill, so just in your mind, ICT equal price action plus fair value gap OB. P DeRay. I'm not bashing it, man. I'm not trying to be mean. Sorry. Only a few K payouts using ICT. I've passed 100 accounts using it, got close to payout, then crashed. So it's not the technique, it's the trader. Yeah, I agree. I just wish it wasn't called ICT. The guy who created ICT. He's a fake pansy. I'm not here to bash anybody, though. I should stop. You can add it to your chart. I can give you the settings just like the trend lines. No thanks, man. I don't want to make things complicated. I'm actually fixing to call it and go to bed. This might be a good possible long here. Depending on what this candle does. Naruto storm, and in this time is low probability time to win. I'm not sure I follow, bud. I wasn't trying to be mean, man. I was just saying, like, I just don't like ICT. My apologies if you took it that way. I've been learning about liquidity sweeps combined with inverse fair value gaps. I caught a beautiful trade on ES today with it over 20 points. Nice, man. Congrats. I think every edge can be profitable as long as you manage risk right. At least you know how to not play games, man. Most people who are gamers, they just constantly on games. I'm kind of liking this long position here now, but if this, I need it to keep going a little higher. Overcrowd this, inverse this candle. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired, and I want to trade New York Open tomorrow. Every time I think about being tired, I yawn. It's insane. Helps keep you patient. Hey, I can see that working out for sure. You ever played Age of Empires? That's one game I've always liked on the computer. I usually trade 15-minute orb, but I saw someone here on YouTube talking about liquidity sweeps and inverse fair value gap, and it intrigued me. Frank DeVries, how you doing, man? Thanks for hitting the like button. Sure appreciate it. I trade 15-minute orb too. Yeah, I watch it. I don't necessarily trade the 15-minute orb, but I watch it for sure. Added confluence. but not at night. Which one do you go by? The 6 o'clock at night or the Tokyo Open? Do you watch AMAS? Amos? That setup sounds similar to how he trades. My 4 hour strategy is kind of like liquidity sweeps. The long wicks. Brando trades. I used to get down to AOE back in 99, 2000. Love that game. Age of Empires is awesome. I play it on Xbox too sometimes. Well, I haven't in months, but I enjoy it. It's pretty cool. It's like featureless now, though. I'd rather play it on the computer. Xbox used to be able to keep going. Used to be able to get on and play against other players live, but now you can't do that. I don't know why. They don't even have set up anymore. I guess people stopped playing the game, maybe? I don't know. I trade New York for orb, trade trend lines and support and resistance at night. I started playing Age of Empires. I was a kid. I was probably 15, 14. I'm 37 now. Been playing Age of Empires for a long time. Back when it was pretty harsh on the graphics. Tempo trades here on YouTube is where I saw the inverse fair value gap and liquidity sweep strat. Is it true that you can YOLO Apex evals accounts in both directions? You can. I think you can do that. You can hedge on any eval. I don't think they care about the evals. I don't do it, but I like Tory trades, but on lower time frames. Tory trades. I'm on 38, so we're in the same range. Age of Empires was classic on the PC. Yeah, man. 100%. It's still a classic, man. I like it. I like Age of Empires. I just play against the computer, and I always win. On Xbox, you can attack the trees, and they, like, fall off, so on a certain map, you can kind of, like, sneak over to the other. Thank you for the fair clarification. Tempo trades. Check them out. I like that short because it broke support, but it broke it several times. I should have waited. I was trying to make an example of a trade if you just manage risk, and I kind of like the trade, so I stayed in it, but I was considering shorts. I would have waited normally. Look at that push to the downside, though. What do you want to bet? That guy that was talking about getting me telling him a trade. I bet he took that trade and lost with me, and now he's pissed off. Yeah, I know. I got stopped on it once. No Never took it. What are we talking about? Oh, I remember what you're talking about. The line there. It was right at it when I took the trade. Just a one and done. I think I'm about to hit the hay, boys. Exhausted. I don't get to just sit here all day anymore. I got stopped on that short. I got 2 ticked. That sucks, man. You got wicked out. I should have waited, to be honest with you. B. Collins, have a good night, sir. You're welcome, brother. Nate, thanks for the stream. Always a chill place to hang. Thank you, sir. I'm not your Patrick Whelan, that's for sure. Is it time for a reversal? We've had a little bit of momentum to the downside, and now price might be coming up. Brando Trades, first time on your stream. Enjoyed it. Appreciate your time, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. Cave said 5 is too small. Yeah, top ticked. I took the first breakdown. Appreciate you guys showing up. I'm not really a streamer. I'm just trying to be. I don't know what I'm doing here. Trading is boring by yourself, so. Figured I'd get on camera. I'm really liking trading micros all the time because my losses are just so minimal. Every day, if I have any loss, it's very minimal. Very cool. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Wow, we reached 570. Cool. Yeah, and you can still make a lot of money on micros, man. I've been enjoying it, actually. Losses are very minimal, but my wins are great. So, yeah. Anyway, have a good day. Have a good night. Good day, depending on where you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might actually stream in the morning, pre-market. So if you're up, I'll see you there.